You guys, I don't know if I love the new AirPods Pro 3. But we'll get into that shortly. First, I just want to let you know I'm filming this entire video on the new iPhone 17 Pro. Let's do it. Okay, I'm so torn because, I'll be honest, my favorite earbuds of all time are AirPods Pro 2. And to be real with you, I feel like they were perfect. They didn't need any changes, any upgrades. Like, I think they crushed it in the comfort department, the audio quality department, and the ANC, noise cancellation and or transparency modes. They were just, and I know so many other reviewers feel this way, and that's even as someone who loves Android and fully respects Android, right? I wish I could say there was another product that were my favorite earbuds of all time, just to not be that girly that's wearing white AirPods, but they are just fire. So it was both exciting and really nerve-wracking to hear they were going to bring out a third generation, because it's like, I don't know if you can make them any better. I don't know if you can improve upon something that's perfection. And that's truly why I got freaked out when I found out they were changing the fit on these. Why? Because Apple says they've just tweaked them to be better for more people's ears, like a better fit for more people. And I was like, that's so good. But now I'm terrified because the 2s fit perfectly in my ears. And I'm lucky, right? Because it's very hard to find earbuds that fit perfectly in your ears without too much discomfort or pressure points causing discomfort. And so I'm thinking, okay, AirPods Pro 2 fit me perfectly, you guys. I was invited to an Apple event to test these, like day one. Hold on. We got a smudge. Kills me when people don't wipe the camera lens on a phone. So I'm at the Apple event and I'm like, okay. Here they are. And they look really similar, but you can see a slight difference when you compare them side by side with AirPods Pro 2. Whatever, I'm like, sign me up to a even better version of my favorite earbuds of all time. I'm like, this is it. 1, 2, 3. I'm putting them in immediately. They don't feel exactly the same. Good news is they come with a bunch of different ear tips in the box. So there are also now even more options for a better fit in your ears. And you could buy third-party ear tips if Apple's ones just aren't cutting it for you, or maybe you're like allergic to the material they're made from. I never know how to pull these off, but yeah, these little things, right? The new vibe is you kind of do put them in, and sometimes you even twist them slightly forward or backwards, or you kind of just twist them in your ears until you find that exact right fit. I'm still playing around with the fit because they've changed, and for me, it's slightly worse. I feel like AirPods Pro 2 for me were a 99% perfect fit. And now AirPods Pro 3 are a just like 97% fit. And I get a slight soreness and pressure point feeling like there in my ear. I don't even know how to explain it. So this is where it's like really hard to make a video about these because one, hi Apple if you're watching, like I don't want to say they're bad because I've read so many comments. I got deep in the comment section on YouTube, right? I'm reading everyone saying, do you like them? Do you hate them? There's so many mixed reviews. For some people, they are the best they've ever tried. The 3s are better for them. But I fear I may be someone where the 3s are worse for me in terms of comfort. Everything else is fine. But unfortunately, if I already thought AirPods Pro 2 were perfect, so big praise to Apple, and they changed the fit and it's not as good for me personally, then it's very hard to want to put these in my ears because I have a pressure point kind of feeling, like there's slight discomfort there. But with that being said, it doesn't mean I'm not going to use them. They just might not be my everyday all the time ones because I'm blessed to have 2s and 3s. The new heart rate feature that's in these, where these babies are actually tracking my heart rate so that I don't need to wear an Apple Watch if I want to track my workout. I can just put them in my ears and go on a walk. That's what's up. This is what the fitness app looks like now. So you look up fitness. In workout, you've got outdoor walk, boxing, high intensity, so HIIT, indoor walk, yoga, outdoor run, cycle, indoor cycle, hiking, elliptical. You got all these, right, that you can just go for. So if I start this wasn't available before. And guess what? They probably changed the fit just to ensure they have better and accurate heart rate tracking. So it's just, it's really sad for me, you know? Here's another thing. I've heard mixed reviews about what people think of the audio quality because apparently they've changed the sound profile slightly and it's potentially more bass heavy. Now, I think I'll probably like it as an average consumer, really, even though I'm a tech reviewer and I've heard impressive sound quality. I've heard the range. I know what I like. I like AirPods Pro too. But I've used these mostly on a plane so far. And gotta say, excellent noise cancellation, best in the game. Holy crap. It wasn't majorly different necessarily on the plane than AirPods Pro 2, but best of the best. And in quiet environments, like just walking around normal life, best noise cancellation of all time, excellent transparency. So I'm very happy there. But I'm just gonna do a proper audio listening test now so I can see what I think. Oh. Whoa, the bass is heavy. It's just like punching. All right, we gotta do something like Beatles or something. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Gonna listen to the AirPods Pro 2 now though. All right, you guys, what are we feeling? Oh, the comfort. That's so crazy, see? Immediate relief. I don't even feel these in my ears. I wonder if the ear tips are different or something. Maybe I need to go even smaller on the ear tips. See, I haven't tried that yet. I will though. Yeah, see, night and day for me. It makes me sad. In fact, I saw Linus effectively having a crash out about these, and I understand it. People are weirdly coming for him saying that was crazy.
Why?
I completely felt the same way, because when someone takes a product that's perfect to you and changes them, it's sad, especially when you are a tech reviewer. You know it's going to eventually be the default product because it's the newer version, right? So if they change your favorite product, you're never going to see that iteration again, right? I feel like I might have to buy an extra pair of AirPods Pro 2 because do you know what I mean? They will disappear and they're my favorite. So, sorry. Let me get back to it. See, why don't people get that? I get it. Ooh. That is a different sound profile. Okay. Interesting. You can tell the difference. Okay. It feels like the AirPods Pro 2 were more even, although you get the separation of instruments. The sound profile's like more consistent, whereas with the AirPods Pro 3, they do have a slightly more bass heavy vibe and like different kind of nuance about it. My take is it's not necessarily worse, but I do prefer AirPods Pro 2, but I think the bass will help with the noise cancellation. And if you love like a little bit of a punchier bass, which I can totally get behind, like a lot of the time I do enjoy that as well, but I don't know if I personally prefer the 3s, but they're still really good. So I think sound quality, most people won't, 1, notice, or 2, care, and they'll probably 3, love it. I hope that helps someone out there. Something else I noticed with the new AirPods Pro 3, weirdly, which of course Apple's not going to talk about, is the case is bigger than AirPods Pro 2. It's mild. It's truly quite mild, but it's real. It's a real thing. Look at this. Can we tell? So that was weird and sort of sad upgrade. The only other way to tell these apart, by the way, besides the fact that the AirPods Pro 3 are slightly bigger, is this little dot is gone now. It still lights up, but it's invisible. Crazy, eh? I feel like I'm coming across quite negative in regards to AirPods Pro 3, but that's not the case. Like, unfortunately for me, I am very torn when it comes to the fit. But I want you to know, if you're considering them, the audio quality is excellent. Noise cancellation and the transparency is unreal. It is so good in the AirPods Pro 3. Like, if that's the thing you can take away from this video, is that they probably have the best in class noise cancellation and transparency ever, that's what's up. Like, that is the thing where they really have come in clutch and they have absolutely exceeded prior models. And again, I want to mention, I use these on a plane. Excellent noise cancellation, excellent transparency. And by the way, the transparency is where you can have these in your ears, and as soon as you put them in, you don't really feel like they're in terms of, well, your hearing doesn't change. So I feel that there's a little bud in my ear, but the way I hear myself doesn't really change. Some earbuds, you put them in, it's like you're wearing earplugs. You can hear your voice in your own head. These do so well with this. By the way, just so we know exactly what it sounds like, this is a recording of the microphone quality of the new AirPods Pro 3. All right, this is the audio quality of the AirPods Pro 2 microphones. And this is probably what someone would hear on the other end, assuming you have good connection. with these buds in your ears. Have I said that I love the fitness feature, by the way? Like the heart rate tracking. This is a feature that's completely new that you can't get on the previous AirPods. If I don't want to wear a watch and I just want to go out the door with my phone, I can chuck a workout on in the Apple Fitness app. I can track my heart rate with these babies. And there's even like a fitness pal now. You got this like voice in your ears. It's like, good on you, get it. You're doing great. Which you can toggle on or off if you're like, I'm not about that. But that is so cool. Oh, I just realized I haven't like shaken my body around to check if they fit well. Like, yeah, head banging, let's go. Okay, skipping. They're good. So what is the verdict here, people? Well, look, I personally don't know if I can switch full time to AirPods Pro 3 because the comfort is unfortunately different in my ears than the AirPods Pro 2, which were the most perfect earbuds of all time for me personally. The standout changes between the Pro 3s and the Pro 2s, in my opinion, are better active noise cancellation and transparency for sure, and the new heart rate feature. So if those two things interest you, like you just really need good noise cancellation, best in the game, freaking incredible. Both do have live translation though. So if you want translation features, very cool that they're on both. And they can both act as hearing aids, which is incredible. I haven't tested that feature, but you can do a hearing test as well. Also, you can do a fit test in your phone and make sure these fit you properly. Apple can guide you through that. So there's a lot going on. But when it comes to AirPods Pro 2, still really bloody good. So if you don't need the heart rate feature particularly, and if you don't need the best in class noise cancellation, I would still highly recommend the AirPods Pro 2s. I think the only thing stopping me from being complete head over heels for these is simply the fact that they aren't as comfortable in my ears. So that does really take a lot of points off. But if they fit your ears, I think you will love them because essentially they are just a way better version of my favorite earbuds of all time, the Apple AirPods Pro 2. I'll see you next time. Bye.